What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Descendants 3 ended with Mal announcing that she can't be Queen of Auradon if she can't also be Queen of the Isle. And of course, there was the famed proposal that happened on the set. After that, it was somewhat official. Every Disney movie franchise has 3 movies before it's gone for good. Not Descendants. If you don't know what we're talking about, then keep on watching because here is Descendants 4 First Look. Let's dive right into it, shall we? In the beginning, stars said the Descendants franchise was over. After the unfortunate and insanely untimely passing of Cameron Boyce, who played Carlos on Descendants, we were pretty much sure that this would be the end of the movies and the possibility of making another film. Dove Cameron was especially vocal about not wanting to do another movie. She said that it wouldn't be the same without Boyce on the set, and she was right. That kid brought some sort of charisma and positivity on the set, and no future movie would be the same without him. Dove then completely denied the possibility of another movie in the Descendants franchise. She was even skeptical about a spin-off. She also mentioned that all of the actors were already out, doing all sorts of things with their lives, so they wouldn't be thrilled about making a new movie. A 4th movie would be pushing it. Boy, was she wrong.
Yes. I hate to keep bugging you, but the decorating committee needs more answers. So as much as I hate to,
And then there was hope. From what we heard her co-stars say, this is absolutely not the case. You see, Sofia Carson, the stress that plays Evie, embraced the possibility of a 4th flick. Because Descendants changed their lives for the better, and she has felt privileged to play a role that would touch the hearts of millions of kids across the world. And even though she said that the 4th movie wouldn't be the same without Cameron, she also feels a duty to her fans. And Sarah Jeffrey, aka Audrey, talked about the possibility of a spin-off. That's right, she thought that there could be a new movie franchise that would be born from Descendants. And this would mean the show would include smashing that like button if you haven't done so already. But no, what the show would actually include would be a lot of different actors and actresses, and Mitchell Hope was the same way. He even added, "At this point, I haven't heard anything, but I love playing Ben. He's just such a pure, benevolent character, and it always makes me feel nice. Kind of changes my behavior." So we could safely say that, although sad, the cast was open to continuing the saga.
Take this feast, this sumptuous meal, return it back to what is real.
The royal wedding announcement on Secrets of Sulphur Springs. Through many years, our love was tried, but our connection could not be denied. A million moments led to this, where bride and groom will share a kiss. This is how the short little trailer that we saw after the finale of Secrets of Sulphur Things. Before the episode aired, Sarah Jeffrey revealed that on March 12th, the last episode of Sulphur Springs would be very special, and then BooBoo Stewart told us that there would be a big announcement in that same episode. Just as they both finished their 10-second videos, the logo of the Descendants flashed on the screen for a split second. If you pause it, you will see that it's not like the logo we're used to seeing in the movie. This one was animated. Now, what would that mean? March 13th, the day after the episode of Secrets of Sulphur Things aired, the Disney Channel announced the 15-second trailer on their Instagram account. This announcement literally set the internet on fire. Fans lost their minds when they saw the trailer that announced there would be a 4th Descendants movie and it would be animated. It would talk about the wedding that never happened. Mal and Ben would officially crown their love with an actual wedding. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to see Maleficent, Mal's mother, finally take an appearance in the animated show. After all, we do see her lizard-like form crawl on the side of the Descendants apple in the beginning. Now, based on what Gary Marsh, the chief creative officer, said about the show, we think there's a huge possibility we will get to see an entire animated series of Descendants. Here's the statement. The Descendants franchise had the benefit of immensely talented stars, who we now welcome back for this animated royal wedding special that will bridge the audience to what we hope will be a new chapter of compelling Descendants stories and characters yet to come. Oh my God. Could that mean that all of these new characters that are yet to come will be part of a new animated series that we will get to watch? Okay, breathe, slow down. You're getting dizzy. Phew. We blacked out for a minute there.
He wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't risk it.
Actually, he might do it for me. He's my father.
The preview. If that statement made you lightheaded, then wait till you see what Disney has in store for you. This one will make you lose your mind. You see, the Disney Descendants YouTube channel has released several videos where they showed us previews of the bride-to-be preparing for her big day. The first one was Mal choosing her maid of honor. Since the wedding was to take place in just a few days, Evie was there to help her get through the hectic preparations. She helped her with the invitations and the flowers and revealed the wedding reception dress. Just as they were getting more and more excited about the wedding, Mal asked her to start writing the wedding speeches. Evie was confused. The bride and groom are supposed to write their speeches, but then Mal reminded her that the best man and the maid of honor also have to write their own speeches, meaning Mal chose Evie as her maid of honor. Then came the short video with the cake tasting. Evie and Mal had to choose among 3 cakes, the first of which tasted awfully and only had her face on it. The second one was better, but it was weird because it had Mal and Ben's faces on it. The third one was covered with strawberries. Mal remembered that Ben brought her strawberries on their first date, so the decision was final. And finally, the third clip was all about the wedding dress. Evie and Mal had to make the most important decision of any wedding. No, not choose the groom, the wedding dress. These two had to choose the wedding dress Mal would wear on her special day. Mal was feeling overwhelmed. There were so many decisions to make, and she couldn't decide on a wedding dress. Then Evie sat her down, gave her the maid of honor pep talk, and told Mal to trust her. Evie made the wedding dress with shimmering chiffon, flowing satin, and purple, Mal's favorite color. She fell in love with it as soon as she saw it. The wedding planning was finally over. But we couldn't help but think of one thing and one thing only. Dove Cameron and Sofia Carson were voicing the roles. Wait a second, does this mean that the original cast will be voicing the animated series? Of course they would. So we should expect to see everyone back on the animated show. Sadly, Cameron Boyce will not be joining them. However, the show did say that,
I'm pretty sure dude could make a better cake and he's a dog. Next cake?
Please.
Oh, this is weird.
they will pay homage to Cameron Boyce. At the age of 20, Cameron suffered an epileptic seizure and passed away. The entire cast couldn't believe the news. They couldn't believe that their dear Cameron was no longer with them. He was there from the first movie, and he was part of the original 4. As we mentioned earlier, Dove Cameron said that she wouldn't be able to do another movie precisely because of this. Now, since they decided to make another installment of the franchise, the director and the cast said that they will acknowledge Carlos's absence, and they will pay homage to him in the credits. So in a way, Descendants 4 would be made in his honor, and all of the wonderful moments they've shared on the set.
Has Mal gone back to the aisle?
I said details to follow. We're meeting up with Mount Evie and Uma. Let's go.
Uma? Details to follow!
On a related note, we wanted to know who is your favorite character on Descendants. You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.